Do you love the thrill of a good scare? Are you one of those people who just can't get enough of horror movies and all things spooky? If so, you're not alone. There's a whole community of us out there. Those who find beauty in the macabre, who find comfort in the unsettling. In today's video, we're diving into the minds of horror fans. So dim the lights, grab your courage, and join me as we journey into the fascinating world of horror fandom. Fact number 1. Horror lovers are often adrenaline junkies. We thrive on the feeling of our hearts pounding in our chests, the way our breath catches in our throats. Watching a scary movie isn't just entertainment for us, it's an experience. Our sympathetic nervous system kicks into high gear, flooding our system with adrenaline, the same hormone released during extreme sports. Just like skydivers crave the feeling of free fall, we horror fans crave the feeling of fear. So the next time someone tells you you're crazy for loving horror, just smile and tell them you're an adrenaline enthusiast. Fact number 2. Watching horror is a way to master fear. Let's face it, we all have fears. Some are rational, some irrational, but they all have the power to control us. But what if I told you that confronting those fears head-on could be the key to overcoming them? That's what horror allows us to do. It provides a safe space, a controlled environment where we can face our demons without any real-world consequences. By repeatedly exposing ourselves to fictional threats, we build up a tolerance for fear, and as we become desensitized to the horrors on screen, our real-life fears start to seem less daunting. So the next time you find yourself reaching for the remote to switch off a particularly disturbing scene, ask yourself, are you really scared, or are you just afraid of facing your fears? The psychology of horror fans. A look inside our twisted minds. Fact number 3, there's a psychological twist. Studies have shown that horror fans tend to be more open to experience. We're not afraid of the unknown, we're drawn to it. We're curious, imaginative, and always up for a good scare. We appreciate the artistry of horror, the creativity it takes to craft a truly terrifying tale. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of horror fandom is the sense of community it fosters. We bond over our shared love of the macabre, our ability to find humor in the grotesque. And in a world that often feels dark and uncertain, that sense of belonging can be incredibly comforting. Halloween lovers, our month to shine. Fact number 4, horror fans live for Halloween. For 31 glorious days, or let's be real, the entire month of October, we're free to let our freak flags fly. Our homes transform into haunted mansions adorned with cobwebs, skeletons, and enough fake blood to make a vampire blush. We binge-watch horror movies, attend haunted houses, and tell ghost stories around bonfires. Halloween is our Super Bowl, our World Cup, our chance to revel in the spooky season without judgment. It's a reminder that life is fleeting, that death is inevitable, and that sometimes the best way to cope with those realities is to laugh in the face of fear. Beyond the screen, exploring all things horror. Fact number 5. It's not just about movies. Our love of horror extends far beyond the silver screen. We devour horror novels, immersing ourselves in worlds where every page turn could bring a new nightmare. We lose ourselves in horror video games, testing our courage against virtual monsters and jump scares. We seek out the paranormal, visiting haunted locations and listening to podcasts about true crime and unexplained phenomena. For us, horror is more than just a genre, it's a lifestyle. So whether you're a seasoned horror aficionado or a curious newcomer, I invite you to join us on this journey into the heart of darkness. So, whether it's the adrenaline rush, the psychological thrill, or the love of Halloween, there's no denying that horror fans are a unique breed. We're the ones who find beauty in the macabre, who find comfort in the unsettling. If you're one of us, embrace your spooky side, celebrate your love of all things horror, and never be afraid to explore the shadows. And if you're new to the genre, maybe it's time to give it a try. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. What's your favorite horror movie or spooky activity? Thanks for watching, and remember, fear is only as powerful as you let it be.